Magandang araw po sa lahat ng aspiring future criminologist po natin, and welcome to our criminology online tutorial. In this lecture series, special topics will be discussed in the different areas of the criminologist licensure examination. Of course, it will be discussed by yours truly, your mentor in this tutorial, Dr. John C. Villarmea.
It is a facility or a place of confinement for inmates who are sentenced with imprisonment from 6 months and 1 day to 3-year imprisonment. This is what we called as provincial jail. Okay, take note po, district jail and city jail, the same, 1 day to, that is 1 day to 3 years. Okay, municipal jail is 1 day to 6 months only. Okay, sentences 3 years and 1 day above, that is not under the jurisdiction of the jails in any of these jails, but that is under the jurisdiction of the BuCor or the national penitentiaries. Okay, number 68. Okay, this one, the prison camp with the prison camp main perimeter fence is 6 inches. CHB, what is CHB? Okay, minimum height from the finished grade line to the top shall not be less than blank, and 1 meter shall be added for barb or concertina wire provision. So again, what is CHB? So in construction, this is known as concrete hollow blocks, because usually in the Philippines, the most common material used in fencing, okay, is a concrete hollow blocks. Okay, so how many meters po ba? Okay, that is, the answer is, that is 4 meters. Okay, remember, 4 meters. Next, the BuCor shall maintain the custodial personnel-to-inmate ratio of blank for 3 shifts. Okay, we are now on the topic about the increase of personnel of the BuCor. Okay, in addressing this increase of prisoners or increase of persons deprived of liberty in all the national penitentiaries, in all the 7 national penitentiaries under the Bureau of Correction. So, ilan po ba ang kailangan? Sa isang personnel, ilan po kailangan yung inmate? Okay? So, we have here the 1:7. So, in every 7 inmates, in custodial personnel to inmate ratio, it should be in every 7 inmates, there should be at least 1 custodial personnel. Okay? So, other ratio we have here, rule number 10, under the personnel build up of the BuCor. So, take note of this. I hope that you will you can memorize this one, because this is an important important topic. Okay, under the Republic Act 10575 or the Bureau of Corrections Act of 2013. So ito po yung question natin kanina. We have here custodial to inmate ratio. We have here our answer, 1:7. That is for 3 shifts. Okay. Another is for reformation. Take note of this. Ang ratio po natin is 1:24. Okay? In 1 shift. Again, custodial personnel, that is 1:7. For reformation personnel, that is 1:24. For the Directorate for Moral and Spiritual, okay, we have here 1:240. Okay, for the education and training personnel, we have here 1:120. Okay, for the work and livelihood personnel, we have here 1:180. And then for sports and recreation personnel to inmate ratio, we have here 1:225. And then for the health and welfare services personnel, ang ratio po natin is 1 personnel for every 80 inmates. And then for behavior modification personnel, okay, 1 personnel to 150 inmates. Okay, those are the common ratios po ng ating personnel to inmate ratio in custodial, reformation, moral, spiritual, education and training, work and livelihood, sports and recreation, and health and welfare, and the last one is behavior modification personnel. Iba din po yung ratio ng personnel to inmate ratio when it comes to the administration of the BuCor. Okay? Next, we have here, this applies to the use of force as is or reasonably appears to be necessary to resist the harm or injury threatened, inflicted by inmate to fellow inmate, jail officers, and civilian. Okay? Your answer for this is it maximum tolerance? Is it principle of necessity, lockdown, or is it shakedown? Okay? Our answer for this is principle of necessity. Okay? That is not maximum tolerance. Maximum tolerance is a principle of the PNP or any officers of the public safety agencies or organizations. This talks about the degree of patience. Okay? Patience of our personnel to resist from imposing or using excessive force when intervening different scenarios. Okay? And lockdown po, this is all about a jail incident. Okay? Under the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology Manual or Operational Procedures, meron pong dalawang klaseng lockdown. It could be a partial lockdown or the whole jail facility will be put into lockdown. This lockdown is controlled of course by the inmates. Okay? Inmates po ang may control ng lockdown. This is a jail incident wherein inmates have control a part or the whole jail facility. Okay? That is lockdown. Okay? I hope that you have learned something from this video.